Is your kitchen ready for a Halloween makeover? A few clever touches can turn any cooking space from plain to spellbinding, even if you're short on time or cash. Why settle for basic pumpkins when you can spark real delight with creative displays? Imagine your guests' reactions to floating witch hats or a bubbling cauldron centerpiece. Whether you love subtle nods or bold statements, these Halloween kitchen decor ideas are practical, fun, and easy to pull off. Let's whip up a kitchen that's frightfully festive. Suspending witch hats above your kitchen island creates instant atmosphere. This quirky centerpiece draws every eye, sparking conversation and laughter. Attach hats with clear fishing line for a floating trick, no magic wand required. For extra flair, tuck in LED lights or ribbons. The result? Spellbinding and surprisingly simple. Of course, not everyone loves climbing ladders or dealing with ceiling hooks. If that's you, consider using adhesive hooks or even a tension rod between cabinets. No need to sacrifice safety for style. The hats come down just as easily after the holiday, leaving your kitchen ready for its next act. Black matte pumpkins grouped on open shelves add instant drama to any kitchen. Their deep color pops against white walls and light wood. Toss in copper mugs or canisters. Suddenly, you've got contrast that feels both elegant and a bit spooky. No carving mess, just pure visual impact. Some folks may think matte black is too modern for Halloween, but paired with warm copper, it strikes a balance between trendy and classic. Try arranging pumpkins in odd numbers for a relaxed look. Worried about storage? These pumpkins stack easily and won't rot before trick-or-treaters arrive. A creepy hand-shaped utensil holder gripping your silverware by the stove is pure fun. Guests will either laugh or jump. It's a conversation starter, turning basic kitchen gear into a Halloween spectacle. Even better, it serves a purpose, keeping spatulas and spoons within reach when cooking those autumn meals. Is it practical year-round? Absolutely not. But for October, it's the sort of spooky detail that makes kitchen chores less of a bore. Just watch out. Some folks might hesitate to grab a spoon if it looks like a zombie is offering it. That's half the point. Ever thought your morning coffee could give you a fright? A mug wall packed with Halloween-themed cups adds instant spirit. Stack pumpkin grins, black cats, and ghost mugs on open shelves. It's both quirky and practical. Your guests will reach for a cup and get a laugh, or maybe a shiver. While these collections charm adults and kids alike, too many different designs can look messy. Stick to a few repeating patterns for a balanced look. Want extra flair? Hang a few mugs by their handles and tuck in a plastic spider or two. Suddenly, your kitchen's the talk of the neighborhood. Old-fashioned apothecary jars brimming with candy corn and creepy goodies add instant charm to your Halloween kitchen. They're conversation starters, easy to refill, and double as both decor and snack stations. Who can resist a glass jar stuffed with gummy eyeballs? Kids and adults alike sneak a treat as they pass by. However, glass jars sometimes pose a hazard for little hands and curious pets. Place them on a high shelf or counter. Mix up the contents. Think black licorice, swirled lollipops, and chocolate skulls to keep the display fresh and tempting. Let your inner mad scientist shine with labels like witch's warts or zombie teeth. Cobwebs tossed over pendant lights set the perfect eerie mood for any kitchen. Add tiny glowing spiders, and you've got a scene straight out of a haunted house. Guests will pause, wondering if they should swat something away or snap a photo. It's simple, but the effect is unforgettable. Don't worry about perfection. Ragged edges and overlapping threads look more convincing. Use battery-operated LED spiders for safety and easy setup. Just remember, dust can blend in a bit too well with fake webs, so keep things tidy before and after. The result? A spooky kitchen with minimal effort. Imagine the delight of friends spotting a pumpkin spice coffee bar in your kitchen, complete with skeleton hand stirrers reaching from ceramic mugs. It's a cheeky nod to Halloween without tipping into tacky. The aroma of spiced coffee alone invites guests to linger, chat, and enjoy the season's best flavors. But don't stop at just coffee. Place cinnamon sticks in a glass jar, add a tray of mini donuts, and let everyone build their own treat. The skeleton hand stirrers double as great conversation starters. Who knew a touch of spooky could make mornings this much fun? Bat silhouettes can turn any plain kitchen backsplash into a dramatic focal point. Stick-on decals or cutouts are easy to apply and remove, making them renter-friendly. Want a quick change? Swap them out after Halloween. They catch the eye and set a playful, slightly eerie tone for the season. However, placement matters. Too many bats may look cluttered, while a thoughtful swoop across the tile mimics real flight. Use black paper or vinyl for a bold look, or try metallic finishes for a bit of glam. A few well-placed bats create instant conversation and maybe a giggle or two. A tiered tray loaded with mini jack-o'-lanterns, black cats, and potion bottles instantly draws eyes. It's a quick win for adding Halloween character without cluttering counters. Arrange pumpkins with sneaky grins, sprinkle in a few glossy cat figurines, and pop in tiny glass bottles labeled Witch's Brew. Easy to move and endlessly customizable, this setup works for apartments or full-sized kitchens. Swap out a few items for snack bowls or extra candles when guests arrive. Just don't overpack the tray. Crowding will make it look messy instead of festive. Keep it playful and let your creativity run wild. An orange and black checkered rug instantly brings Halloween spirit into your kitchen. The playful pattern feels nostalgic and welcoming. It's practical too, covering cold tiles and hiding crumbs. Want a quick mood boost? Just kick off your shoes and feel the cozy softness while brewing your morning coffee. But watch out for spills. Lighter orange squares can show stains more than you'd expect, especially in a high-traffic kitchen. Combat this by picking a washable rug or placing it where messy prep rarely happens. It's a small detail that makes a big splash, no pumpkin required. A cauldron centerpiece bubbling with dry ice instantly sets a spine-chilling mood on your breakfast table. It's a feast for the eyes and a clever conversation starter. Kids love the bubbling effect, while adults can appreciate the creative twist. Just use food-safe containers and supervise the dry ice. Dry ice isn't without its quirks. Mishandling can cause burns, so always use tongs or gloves. Never put it directly into drinks. Place the dry ice inside a smaller bowl within the cauldron, add hot water, and watch the fog roll in. No magic wand required. Haunted tree branches in a vase bring instant Halloween spirit to your kitchen. No magic spells required. Gather a few bare twigs from outside, pop them in a vase, and hang small felt ghosts from the branches. This quick project looks charming and costs next to nothing. Kids love helping craft the tiny ghosts, and guests will notice your creativity. The effect is whimsical, not gory, so it suits all ages. Just remember, dried branches can make a mess if bumped. Place your display somewhere safe to avoid ghostly tumbles and stray twigs in your soup. Shadow wall art using cutout paper silhouettes adds instant Halloween charm with little effort or cost. Grab black construction paper, scissors, and tape. Trace bats, witches, or cats and cut them out. Stick them near lamps or windows. Suddenly, your kitchen walls come alive with spooky shadows after dark. This approach lets creativity run wild, but don't expect museum-level art. Paper silhouettes are simple, sometimes rough around the edges, and that's their charm. Temporary and easy to remove. They're perfect for renters or anyone who'd rather not scrub glue off walls on November 1st. Monster Claw oven mitts add instant fun to your cooking space. They're practical. The thick padding keeps your hands safe from hot pans. At the same time, they start conversations and invite grins, even from the most serious chef. Why settle for boring mitts when your kitchen can star in its own Halloween comedy? However, these mitts might not fit every hand perfectly. Some oversized claws can feel clumsy during quick cooking tasks. Still, their bold colors and playful design make them a standout. Hang them by the stove, and your kitchen transforms from ordinary to quirky with almost no effort. A witch's kitchen chalkboard sign above your stove instantly adds whimsy and a dash of mischief to your Halloween decor. Pairing it with flickering candles, real or battery-powered, sets a mood that's equal parts inviting and mysterious. Guests can't help but smile and maybe check for a bubbling cauldron. This setup is both easy and affordable. Chalkboards let you change the message, so you can switch Witch's Kitchen to a playful warning or a spooky recipe. Just be mindful with open flames near cooking spaces. LED candles work wonders without the risk, keeping your kitchen safe and spellbinding. Ghost-shaped napkin holders bring a playful chill to your Halloween table. Guests can't help but smile as they reach for a napkin. Paired with skull salt and pepper shakers, the vibe switches from cute to slightly spooky. It's a small touch, but it sparks conversation and sets the mood. While these items add fun, they might feel a bit kitschy for those with a minimal style. Still, they're easy to swap out after the season. Try mixing them with plain dishes or muted tablecloths to keep things balanced. Sometimes, a little whimsy is exactly what your kitchen needs. A pumpkin cake stand instantly sets a festive mood, drawing eyes to your spooky treats. Stack eerie cupcakes topped with candy eyeballs for maximum effect. Imagine your guests' reactions, equal parts delight and squeamish laughter. This simple setup turns an everyday kitchen into the scene of a Halloween bash. You don't need to be a pastry chef. Use boxed mix, add orange food coloring, and plop a candy eyeball on each cupcake. The result? Eye-catching, pun intended, snacks that spark conversation. Cleanup is a breeze, and the stand can hold cookies or donuts next week. Black and white striped kitchen towels with orange pom-pom trim strike the perfect balance between festive and stylish. They add instant flair without overwhelming your space. Why settle for basic when you can sprinkle in a hint of whimsy? Toss them over your oven handle to catch both crumbs and compliments. These towels aren't just for looks. They're absorbent and practical too. The bold stripes hide minor stains, while the orange trim signals Halloween spirit. Washing is easy, but pom-poms may fray with heavy use. If you want a low-effort way to bring October magic into your kitchen, these are a safe bet. Spider garland brings instant Halloween charm to your kitchen. Drape it over cabinet doors or loop it around refrigerator handles. This adds a playful, slightly spooky vibe without making a mess. Plus, you can swap it out in minutes when the holiday ends. No fuss, no hassle. However, some people find the garland gets in the way of daily tasks. If you open your fridge a dozen times daily, consider using removable hooks to keep things tidy. A little planning helps you stay festive without sacrificing convenience or cleanliness. A skull vase filled with autumn florals and black feathers creates a conversation starter for any Halloween table. The mix of vivid orange blooms and dark plumes offers a dramatic contrast. Forget bland pumpkins. This display combines seasonal colors with a playful twist, making your kitchen both festive and unexpectedly elegant. Crafting this centerpiece is straightforward. Grab a ceramic skull from the craft store, pop in some faux marigolds, add a few sprigs of wheat, and tuck black feathers between petals. Voila! It's bold, a touch spooky, and surprisingly easy to update as the weeks roll by. LED candles in glass jars bring a safe and cozy glow to any kitchen. Nestle them in faux moss and scatter mini pumpkins around for instant autumn magic. This setup works on shelves, counters, or breakfast nooks. Unlike real candles, there's no fire risk, just flick the switch and enjoy. The only drawback? LED candles may lack the genuine flicker of real flames. However, pairing them with realistic moss and pumpkins helps mask this. Want a more dramatic effect? Try jars of different heights or add a few dark twigs for extra texture. Your kitchen will radiate Halloween spirit. Bringing Halloween kitchen decor into your home doesn't require a magic wand, just a sprinkle of creativity and a dash of daring. Imagine your guests grinning at a bubbling cauldron centerpiece or reaching for a cupcake from a pumpkin stand. Start small with a spooky mug wall or go all out with floating witch hats and bat silhouettes. Ready to transform your kitchen into a haunted haven? Try a few ideas, mix them up, and let your personality shine. Your kitchen will thank you if it doesn't start cackling first.